Hi everyone, Ubiquiphile here. It is October 13th. It's a Wednesday and it is 10:53 a.m. Now, I've been wanting to tell you guys a lot of stuff. Where to begin? Where to begin? So, I've been working out, as you clearly know, but I've been looking up proper forms and I've been working out improperly. So, I'm probably going to have to start over now and I still have the record, the log of my first couple workouts, but I've been doing push-ups. I've been flaring my elbows out rather than in. Now that I know a better posture, I'm still trying to find the perfect form, but if I can't find the perfect form, anything that's close to it will suffice for now. And basically, yeah, and then I haven't decided how I'm going to work on my pull-ups because I can't even do a single pull-up, so maybe I have to transition there from chin-ups, but I could barely do a chin-up. I could do one if I push myself up, but yeah, I'll see how to get there. I'll work it out. Once I have it, I'll show you guys my progress, my log, and what I plan to do later on. And I've recorded it and how I will progress into more complicated body weight workouts. And besides that, diet, I've been eating well. I know I actually have a food list of all the foods I require, and basically they're pretty much healthy foods. Sure, when I go and visit my parents once in a while, they give me a couple of junk food. Like, you got a Nesquik now? It's milk. It's not really junk, but has a lot of sugar and stuff. But it gives me my proteins. So yeah, guys, there's a lot of stuff that's been going on in my life, and I pretty much discussed most of it in my previous video, planning for the future. And this video, I don't know if I will expand on it or what necessarily, but I wanna make another playlist because I was browsing my Loner Chronicle playlist and I need to update it because every time I upload a Chronicles video, I forget to add it to my playlist. So far it had two, but now so far it has I added all of them except maybe this one or the other one, but it's pretty much almost updated, and I'm gonna keep updating that. I keep on forgetting. I want to make a new playlist called with the Red Pill Knowledge. Now this is crucial, guys. This video is for self-improvement, and there's no better way to self-improve than to swallow the red pill, quote unquote. Uh, assimilated. It's a slow and lengthy process, and you guys have probably heard a lot of misconceptions about the red pill, but I'm going to discuss those in a later video, so be on the lookout for that. I've been analyzing a lot about my life, and I think I have a pretty step-by-step procedure of what I want to do with it. I'm pretty sure. Sure, it might change. Life is unpredictable. Unpredictable. You could one day do something, the other day you're being sent to the Middle East to fight some stupid war or whatever. But the thing is, I think I have already a planned out method of living my life, and I want to share that with you guys. So this is the purpose of this video. Now, I'm not going to title this Planning for the Future because that's the title I titled it before. But this will probably just be either an update and stuff. I'm not talking about a specific subjects. I can't really name it that, but you guys what I actually want to do with my life and my goals and such. I'm probably maybe I am gonna expand on what I previously talked about and stuff, and I'll get into some philosophy too later on. But okay, so I'm gonna start right. I'm gonna be 20 years old next year, so that'd be my twos, second base now, and I want to reflect on what I did up to this point in my life. Well, when I was born, 1996. I pretty much shit myself and crapped and puked and whatever, but then I trained or talked. Let's start when I was 5, actually. Because when I was young, prior to my mid-1 basis, so like from 0 to 5 or 0 to 4, I learned the shitload a lot, right? That's when you actually absorb all this information. Learn how to talk, walk, eat, learn the language. It's great. And then you go to school. Went to kindergarten, made a lot of friends there. and had a lot of fun times. Now, up to my 10th, my first base, I was pretty much just an outgoing social person. Hung out with a lot of people, played video games, rode bicycles. I mean, it was a really fun time. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I used to live in this like small neighborhood. There were a lot of people there. It wasn't a cul-de-sac though; it was a barrio, right? That's Latino for apartments next to each other. And most of them talk Spanish. Same as me and my parents. And yeah, it was a close culture, and I made a lot of friends, and it was fun. Now, when I was 10 and I hit my first base, I was already in fifth grade after that. But my life actually changed because that following year, when I was 11 or 10, I moved to Florida to visit some cousins of mine, which it didn't work out that well. Our relationship, or like with them, it's like, yeah. The thing is, I went there, and that's when my life actually changed because I moved, lost my previous friends, my elementary school friends, kindergarten friends, and I also moved to another elementary school, so I kind of did lose them before. But thing is, once I went to Florida, didn't get along that well with my cousins. I returned, but in Florida, I learned a lot of stuff actually. I want to discuss that. Florida, basically, there was this place where you go after school to program to play video games. That was good, but what I learned a lot though was being independent. That was the crucial part because my dad stayed here because there's no jobs in Florida. I mean, you might think it's like exaggeration, but really in Florida there really are no jobs for you unless you're independent or retired, man. You shouldn't live there. Plus, the climate's kind of crazy, man. It's like so humid. Your skin itches and stuff. The beaches are gorgeous, but I hate seaweed, so. Well, my dad stayed. My mom went there. She had to find two jobs to support us, and I became independent because my mom worked. I learned how to make my own food. Learned how to make hot dogs. It's ironic, but I was never taught this shit as a kid. My parents always sort of spoiled me a bit, right? Which doesn't help. I'm not gonna spoil. If I ever choose to have kids, I'm not gonna spoil their ass here for sure. I'm not gonna spoil that shit. Doesn't mean I'm gonna be like. Doesn't mean I'm gonna like deny them any presents or anything. But they're gonna earn it. All right, they're gonna work for that shit. So there I was, and learning how to make my own food. It's pretty fun too, because back then I actually got addicted to MMORPGs, RuneScape. My cousin got me into RuneScape, a big addiction, and I quit obviously later on. But that was the first time I actually started getting a bit of awareness on computer and programming, because I wanted to, as a kid I wanted to hack accounts and stuff, so I learned a little bit of programming there. And in Roblox I actually expanded that later on with Lua script, the type of language you have when you make your own games in Roblox. I played Roblox when I was 13, 14. I quit when I was like 15. Played it for a long time actually, like 3-4 years. Like, how can you start 13 and quit 15? That actually, to be honest, I think I quit when I was 17. Started 13, quit when I was 17. There we go. And that was my high school years. Right, so yeah, there's a lot of people here, man. Like, it's a beautiful day though, I'm not gonna deny it. But yeah, pretty much played a lot of games. Stopped playing video games after the game community started deteriorating. I predicted that shit. It was going downhill. Now with the Gamergate scandal and all that, I'm so glad I left before the ship sunk. I gotta get some chapstick, bro. Thing is, I like to say that a lot, huh? The thing is. Blech. Gotta train myself not to say that shit. It's like people that go, right? It's whatever. So, nice. So, those were my preteens. Now, my teen years, they were kind of like one of the least exciting years of my life. Pretty depressing. So, yeah. I did not like my teen years. I loved my childhood. Preteens were okay, but teen years, That sucked. Next year, I'm leaving my teens. Remember, I'm 20 now. Now, some people technically say you don't leave your teens until your mid-20s, right? But we're going to speak on the literally 19 and stuff. 20, so people might say 21, but here's when I started reflecting about my life. And, shit, dude, there's a lot of vehicles today, man. It's getting crowded here. Which is when I reflected about my life and I decided I just want to, do something with my life, not waste my time playing video games all day. And that's when I actually started YouTubing and stuff. I started YouTubing when I was like in Florida, 11, 12. I had a previous channel. I forgot the password and the email I used, but it's still active. I mean, not that active, but it hasn't been disabled or anything. I still have my videos. It was called Mario Fan 1 Mushroom. And when I made my other account, I wanted to call it Sonic Fan 1 Mushroom. But after I was Sonic Chaos 09, dedicated to gameplay of Sonic and all Sonic related things. Then it was like my high school something account. But thing is, right now this is like my fourth or fifth account, Ubiquiphile, and this is gonna be my last account I'm gonna make, or work on new ones. But for now, it's my college years, my university years, right? Because when I'm preparing myself for the future and for my 20s. So that's all I wanted to talk about in my life up to I'm 20. I know I've probably left a lot of details out, but for the purpose of this video, to keep it concise, I'm not going to mention them that well. Maybe later on in videos I'll add a couple things. You could learn a couple new things about me and my life, if you care anyways, later on. But I feel like I'm going to go more into a philosophical route, more of a red pill type of thing. And you might not like what I say, because I say what I've actually been reading and studying, and it does seem to be true. Every time every action that happens every day, everything I witness seems to just further corroborate it, confirm it. And that's peculiar, because I'm going to share my experience in another video of what I want to talk about. But yeah, for now, guys, it's working out. Gotta tweak a couple things. Once I'm there, I'm done, dude. After that, time to get buff. Once I cut and get like lower than 15% body fat and just built a little, I will start lifting weights, probably with starting strength. Because right now, if I do that, I'm gonna get fat, strong but fat. But if I keep on doing this, bro, I'm gonna get ripped, motherfucker, ripped. It's gonna feel great. And that's part of my improvement, just getting a great body. Because I used to be a fat piece of shit. Now I'm just a semi-fat piece of shit. So, I gotta train my body and the rest. Also, I've been slacking off in programming. I should start making programming videos again, but for the most part, I like learning for myself. If I start developing a game or something, I'll show you guys the video. So programming, working out, eating healthy, what else there? Getting some sunlight every day, leaving my house, training. I just gotta hear from my house. I was like 30 minutes ago. I was just like a pal of mine. He goes to the same computer science class as I do. We've known each other for like 2 years now, and we just play video games every Tuesday after class. I mean, my class starts at 8:30 and it ends at like 9:20, so like 50 minutes. So then we just go home and play for like an hour or so, and fuck, dude, it's really fun actually. But yeah, pretty much it, guys. Be on the lookout for my new philosophy videos. I'm still thinking how I'm gonna explain it and stuff, but there are just ways to say things. Right off the bat, people are gonna be judgmental because it's not a popular opinion. But it has been verified a lot by a lot of experiences I've had and other people's experiences. So I'll go deeper into that later on. So Yeah, that's all I have to say. I'm gonna enjoy this beautiful day, and I will see you guys later. Ubiquiphile out.